Welcome in, everybody, to our indie game for the night. This game is called Tales of Savvarah, Time of Pariah by ST Sinovar. You guys can have the link to the game here in chat. We have the link that would take you to the Steam page. And this is a full game, by the way. And this dev is from Serbia. Like, I don't remember if I've ever covered a game by a dev from that country. So this is exciting for me. And also, if you guys can see the beautiful art on the screen, I'll remove my VTuber for a second so you can see it better. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Already loving the character design. It's gorgeous. You guys haven't seen anything yet. And this is the first game I checked like the chronological release because I actually asked for a couple of game keys from this dev and they gave me two. They gave me for this one and they gave me one for another game they have under the same series called Children of the Sun. And I would rather cover these games in order of release. So we're covering this one because it's the first one. This was released in 2024. And yeah, so we're tackling this one. And it's all the characters across the games are these animalistic characters. It's and with gorgeous art. I believe this is also a solo dev. So we're about to see some peak cinema. Like it looks so good. It really does. I love this art. Goodness gracious. So let's get into it, chat. And I think like when we start, yes, they give you a tutorial for the UI and stuff. So let's get into it. Do you need a brief tutorial? It can include a description of the interface buttons and a few tips. It takes no more than a minute. Yes. Okay. Our game is text-based. New text appears when you tap the screen. Choices are made by tapping on the option you prefer. Arrows are used to rewind the text and quickly skip through already seen text. The compass will take you to the game menu. Nice. This is so cute. Tapping on the book will take you to the journal or codex. In the journal, you'll find information about the characters, the protagonist's notes, and short entries about the game world. You can exit the journal by tapping on the book again. The game has many choices. Some significantly affect the plot, while others influence the characters' relationships with you. Good luck! Nice. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful portrait art already. How do you say that name? Sikal? Sikal is a port city on the border of two kingdoms. On one side lies the brutal theocratic despotism of Zahir, and on the other, the majestic Tigonia. They once fought over these lands and the city, but now, with the Beastmen united against the dominion of the Horned Ones, Sikal has become one of many so-called disputed territories, nominally under the control of the Beastmen Alliance. Two merchants sit beside the statue of a Tigin prophet. They speak in hushed tones. Oh, look at this art. That's so pretty. Merchant Shun. I guess this one on the left side. You brought quite a lot with you. Merchant Han. I was afraid to haul all this, but fortune's on my side. Though these days the bandits have no time for robbery. Is it really that bad? The Dominion's army is advancing on Zahir. I decide not to wait until the flames of war burn my city, and me. But Begonia sent reinforcements, didn't it? Han waves it off. Oh, sorry. No, that was Merchant Shun. For years, all I've heard is that the Dominion keeps advancing and advancing. As if it were some damn force of nature. A storm, a whirlwind. Right now, it's mostly quiet, and heralds everywhere talk about Sahir's Great Wall that supposedly makes the Lord of the Dominion tremble. Yeah, I've heard that too. Han grimaces. I've calmed down myself, but, a distant relative of mine made quite a fortune. And Han shakes his head. It's all nonsense. Just ordinary fortifications, and the heralds are lying through their teeth. To calm the populace? Han pulls a face. That's part of it. Whole hordes of soldiers march into the city every city now. They're afraid of a slave uprising, damn them. But that's not the only reason. Realization dawns on Shun. Is that Fort Degonia? Yeah, The bastards. The king of Zahir hopes Tigonia will give him more money and troops than they give the Rahana. Rahana? But, brother, it's all temporary. One day, mark my words, Dominion soldiers will come here too, to Jakal itself. Shun winces. Brother, I'm dead serious. Who could stop them? Zahir's. Han leans a little closer, afraid the wrong ears might hear. The king of Zahir thinks only of himself. Probably thinks he can cut a deal with the horned ones. Is that why you're not staying there? Oh, staying here? Not just that. This city's a stinking hole. Come on, don't say that. So here's a hole too, where the sheiks do whatever they want. Oh, not sheiks, the Sikhs. Oh, the Sikhs do whatever they want. But at least there's some order there. And here? Han drops his voice to a fearful whisper. There's a viceroy appointed by the three kings, but who holds the real power in the city? Two aristocratic clans with hordes of thugs under them. What did they say they were called? The port is run by the... How do you say that? Tertixian clan. Tertixian? Tertixkin. The Tertixkin clan. The port is run by it's hard. Tertixkin. Oh, Tertixkin. I think that's better. Tertixkin. The port is run by the Tertixkin clan and with the Blackhorn gang, and the other districts by the Lake clan and the Red Shiv gang. Exactly. What happened to the previous viceroy? Shun elbows him. We shouldn't discuss that here. His own guard captain killed him. Han grimaces. That's not what you told me. You said we shouldn't talk about it. All right. But the point is, not only do arrogant nobles and gangs rule here, but cutthroats, criminals, and deserters flock to this place. Right? Shin grabs his companion by the collar. I told you, keep it down! Those... the most dangerous ones. He glances aside. At that moment, a mercenary in a scarlet shirt with a curved blade at his belt walks into the temple. Damn it, it's Hidu. A mercenary who, they say, works for Blackhorn. He may look scrawny, but everyone knows Hidu is deadly dangerous. He fought the Horned Ones, or so the rumor goes. Shun meets the mercenary's gaze and nods to him. Hidu nods back, lifts a hand in greeting, and strides on toward the prophet's statue. We'd better get out of here. Hidu stops on a broad wooden bench in the temple, facing the statue of Tihar, prophet of the Tigins. Yeah, I'm trying to get the accent in there. Sunlight streams through the tall windows, bathing the statue in gold. It's hard not to smirk at Tihar's solemn visage. Hidu knows Tihar earned his fame by talking the ancient Tigin kings out of their fratricidal wars, armed with nothing but words. Yet here he is, shown as a grim warrior, something the prophet himself would have loathed. Hidu is not alone. Other solitary figures are sitting on the benches. Some whisper very quietly to each other, while others remain silent, sitting directly in front of Tihar. Prophets are not worshipped here, but thanked. Tihar asks for words, not offerings. A curious demand from a people not famed for generosity. Ooh, a different shot now. They look so nice. A dog head sits down next to Hidu, but he is definitely not a Raka. There's many small ethnic groups. It's difficult to distinguish them from each other. And who needs it anyway? Ooh, Varos. Tired of waiting? Ooh, here are my choices now. Nice. I guess this is me. I'm Hidu. Also, is there... Yes, let's take a nice save there. No, I just arrived. I won't wait next time. You weren't in a hurry. I'll just... Yeah, let's go. No, I just arrived. No, I just arrived. Just arrived. Did you want to make me wait? Well, why not? I have a lot to do, so my delays are forgivable. But you're a slacker. Well, okay. You didn't just come to chat with me, did you? Since you're so busy? Varus Sukunin might seem like an unremarkable pauper. He's so shabby, like he is pathetic. But he knew well that this was just a mask. Varus knew how not to be suspicious among those who did not know him well enough. Oh, so pretty. That looks so nice. There's a very important matter that Blackhorn wants you to take care of. Who should I get rid of? No one knows. Moreover, you do not need so much to kill as to track down. Track down someone unknown? Brother, why the doubts? I must tell you. Blackhorn is asking you very urgently to do this, offering a double bid. Wow! A double bid is great. But I need to clarify. Does persistently ask mean orders? Ooh, the smirk. I always knew you were a smart one. He who knows when to swallow his pride and feign obedience. And what's next? Will there be any details? You need to be careful. I tell you, this is a very serious matter. You already said it is important. And you missed it right away. I know you. You know that the coastal port territory of Tertitian and Lek is divided almost equally. From Tertitian, Blackhorn dominates there for the most part, and Red Shiv's thugs from Lek. Recently, two of Blackhorn's men disappeared at once. One was found dead in the water, and the head of the second flew into the Blackhorn's favorite inn while he was there. Ooh, well, that's gruesome. Hidu whistled, a flashy gesture in the Red Shiv's spirit. So it seems clear who killed them? Seems. But Red says she didn't do anything like that. It doesn't sound like her. Yeah, it doesn't. The head belonged to Zahad. He was killed quickly. We found the body. But Zerod was all cut up. Such a terrifying scene. It's known where they were murdered? Oh, it's known where they were murdered? No, but I think at the port. It would be strange if they were dragged somewhere far away. And who threw his head in the window? It's unclear. Seems like there were three of them. Since like there were three of them who ran away in different directions. I stumbled upon one accidentally in the streets. He cut me and got away. Varro shows his hand bandaged with rags. Such a slippery bastard. It just happened unexpectedly. Varro shrugs. Well, veterans like him may not be bothered because of such single failures. And what did the attacker look like? Looked like a Raka, but I didn't see clearly in the dark. It was fast. Just a few sweeps. What's Blackhorn going to do? Do you think Red Shiv's involved in that? What should he do when he found out who's the killer? Ooh, do that. Blackhorn, of course, would like to get the killers alive, unless it's Red. But overall, it's up to you. Oh, I get to ask each one of these. Let's see this one. Is Red involved? I think she is. And why would she kill Black's guys and then deny everything? Red's a savage. She's a woman after all. Oh, come on. Don't underestimate her cunning. And why she would do this. Maybe she's checking. A couple of stabs, she smells blood, and bites you with all her fangs. But it can also be his own people. It can also be. Showing Black's weakness and taking him down. Not a bad plan. What's Blackhorn going to do? Yep. He doesn't tell me. But it's necessary to do something. Otherwise, his people won't understand. So I need to hurry. I've said plenty that you're a smart one. Oh, I've said plenty that you're a smart one, pal. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's it. I ran out of questions. So, can you handle it? Do I have any choice? Here's a little something up front. The rest will come later. Hidu takes a hefty pouch and hides it under his clothes. Varos claps Hidu on the shoulder, feigning a polite smirk that doesn't suit him at all, and leaves. Hidu sighs heavily. Well, what a job he was dragged into. Oh, nice. You're at the beginning of your story. You got an achievement just now. He needs to track down someone unknown. Where should he start? He could go to the port. That's where everything happened. Maybe it's worth looking around and asking everywhere there. Someone might have seen something. He has good acquaintances at the honey house. The girls there often accidentally learn interesting things. Maybe they know something about this case too. Maybe it makes sense to visit Nesher. Nesher's a cunning guy who used to be an important person, but now hides in the poor quarters. He has a bunch of street urchins who collect various rumors. Or visit Blackhorn. Oh, I have choices. Ooh. Oh, maybe I could stop. Like, maybe some things are different if I go back there. So I'll do this. Okay, return. Blackhorn Tavern, Honey House, Red Shiv's territory. Oh, that must be Red Shiv. Maybe like the icon. Nesher and the port. Let's go to the Honey House. Why not? Hido made his way to the Honey House. Ah, the Honey House, a den of pleasure, a brothel considered neutral ground even for the aristocracy. For some reason, its mistress enjoys special favor. It's a mystery that Hido has yet not unraveled, and perhaps prefers not to. Someone might have heard something there. The Honey House is large. Perhaps it attracts various thugs, guards, and others. Because it attracts various thugs, guards, and others, it even has several entrances, specifically to minimize the chances of knife fights. Right at the entrance, he's met by Otkor. Otkor is big and shaggy. Some might even find him ridiculous, but as a guard in a place where killers of every kind gather, they won't put a weakling on duty. You here for business? He throws it out instead of a greeting. Hido doesn't come here for fun, and everyone is used to that. Well, except Otkor. Why so gloomy? Here for help again? Ah, and I bet Viora won't tell you to fuck off this time either. Oh, don't pretend you don't like me. Otkor sighs. He isn't pretending, and Hido knows it well. The guard finally steps aside, letting Hido through. A short descent down the stairs, then a long and empty corridor. It's something like an underground passage. It's quiet now. The honey house isn't often visited in daylight. Just this. Around the corner, screams are heard. One voice is familiar. It belongs to Viora. Hido has known Viora for a long time. She used to be a mercenary herself. Now one could say she's Hido's ears, though one definitely needs to be careful with her. You can't leave this place. And what? Am I supposed to sit here until old age? In the basement of a whorehouse? Thud. Don't you dare talk about this place like that. If it weren't for us. This isn't thanks to you. Don't go claiming others' credit. Peek or wait for the clock? I could peek. Hell yeah. Hido had a reason to come, and in the end, the presence of an outsider may hasten the end of this dispute. Oh, there are two ladies. Okay, I got it. I didn't know which one's Viora, though. He steps out from around the corner. Such a racket. Viora looks at him dumbfounded. So does the second female. And now Hido looks astonished too. No, they aren't acquainted, but Hido recognizes her. And it seems she realizes it. Ida Suko Denhira. Oh, Denhira. The late Viceroy's daughter. The girl who is being hunted by practically everyone. Ooh, you should learn something you learn something you shouldn't know. Let me see. Do I have character stuff? Is her name Ida? Oh my god. Hold on. Wait, hold on. She looks good. She looks good. I love the eyes. That's such a pretty, like, design on the head part alone. Holy moly. Chat, I'm not, Chat, don't think that I'm looking at her chest. I'm looking at everything. but respectfully. She looks so good. Also, like, do we have Viora here too? Oh my god. Okay, it's over. It's over. Oh my goodness. Chad, I promise I'm not for I say. Oh my god. Ida. Ida Suku Denhyar from Raqqa is the daughter of the everyone believes she's dead. Ooh. And this is me. This is me. I'm from Takan. From Takan. Yeah. Cool. I'm not a furry, but who is this? Come down. Go to your room. You don't know him. But he knows me. I can see it on his face. Me? Recognize? I don't know all the girls here. Oh, let's call her out. Ida Suku Denhyar. I told you. I told you he. Enough. Hidu is Nesher's friend and my friend too. Stop your hysterics and go to your room. Go to your room. Go to your room, young lady. Viara pushes her forward into the room and closes the door. Ida kicks the doors on the other side, but doesn't try to get out. Viara looks at Hidu with a stern look. Oh my, she's so cute. I love her. Complete fool? What? Do you want her now to sit in panic, thinking some unknown thug knows she's here? But you said I'm a Nesher's friend. I don't know how much of a friend you are, Hidu. That sounds very much like a threat. He's tensed. Viora is dangerous, but Hidu's confident he can handle her. Although there's Otkor at the entrance. Anyway, shit happens. Are you aware that she's being hunted by Blackhorn, Red Shiv, and other thugs and guards as well, right? Hidu nods. The death of the past viceroy is a secret that, ironically, everyone knows. Lek and Tertishan destroyed the previous viceroy and his family, shifting the blame onto the head of the guard. Ida Denhyar is considered dead, but Blackhorn received an order to capture a girl resembling Ida. Supposedly, she's an imposter. It's not hard to put the pieces of the puzzle together here. Oh, Otkar! What's happened here? Otkar appears behind her. Nothing. Just... Did you see the girl? Hidu sees the doubt in Viora's eyes, and it gives her away. She nods affirmatively. Otkar's paw rests on the hilt of his weapon. Hidu echoes it. Viora steps between them. Stop! Hidu's Anesher's friend. He won't tell anyone anything. Hidu is a Blackhorn's thug. Who didn't give up Nesher? Nesher is the past head of the guard, who's also being hunted. And yes, Hidu does know where he is. Considers it a favor for a favor. I'll do what I think is necessary. I won't tell anyone. Viora is right. I know where Nesher is, and they haven't told anyone. They're both silent. Viora looks at Hidu. Otkor seems to have given up, and sighs heavily, removing his hand from his weapon. I don't like this. If you tell someone, you'll put the mistress in danger, and I won't forgive that. I get it, all right. Don't be silly. There won't be a second warning. Otkar turns around and leaves. Hidu and Viora watch him go. And Viora lets out a sigh of relief. Ooh. New entry, I see. For Viora? Or for Otkor? Yeah, Missy loyal to the... dislike. He dislikes you. Viora is indifferent to you. Ida is nothing. Okay. The Blackhorn. Oh, I'm under the Blackhorn. The Red Shiv. Nothing. Nesher is nothing. Oh, this is Varos earlier. Oh, it's a line. Wait. Chat, hear me. Hold on. He kind of fine. He kind of. Moving on. Damn you, Hidu. Keep your nose out of other people's affairs, or you'll find it bitten off. Other people's business just kind of comes to me. Hidu spread his hands. You do realize how serious this is, right? No one must find out she's here. Hidu nods. He understands the importance of it all. There's a girl hidden here, hunted by almost everyone in the city. Why did you come here? Even this early? To see you. I came on business. Yes. They walk leisurely down the corridor, entering one of the rooms. The walls are a harsh red color and a huge bed. Yara and Hidu sit down on a small sofa, closing the door behind them. Have you heard about Blackhorn's guys being killed? Yeah, and apparently someone threw one of their heads through the window of the inn. Yeah, that's right. I didn't do that. Although Zerad was a real scumbag. I have no pity for him at all. I don't feel sorry for him either. But Blackhorn wants me to handle this matter. Why you? Hidu shrugs. I don't know. So, do you know something? I don't know who committed these murders. There's a lot to talk here, but it's mostly rumors and speculation. Red Shiv's goons are talking too? Yeah, they think she did it, but that's just speculation too. None of them seem to know anything. It's more like their opinions. But it's heard that some of Sudu's guards are missing. Missing? Yeah, I think it was around the same time the head thing happened. I don't know the details. It doesn't seem interesting to me. Yeah, why is Ida here? Biara sighs heavily. Don't ask. I don't like her at all. Apparently, Takia and Nesher have such a strong friendship that it's enough of a risk. Takia Sukuleya is the mistress of the Honey House, a unique woman who somehow manages to hold up a neutral territory. Why Lek Tirtishan and the Viceroy allowed her to exist was a mystery to Hidu, but he was pretty sure they would forgive her for hiding Ida. And what's going to happen to her next? I have no idea. A lot of people know about her around here, but that idiot can't sit still. Sneaks out into the city. But why? I don't know. She doesn't tell me. I can't hurt her, you know? What? Will you tell Nesher I saw Ida? It doesn't matter what I do. Okpar's gonna tell him anyway. I don't think he'll be happy. I'm sure he won't. He and Nesher are on good terms. Nesher once connected Hidu with Blackhorn and settled the issues of desertion. In return, Hidu helped Nesher hide, now keeping the secret of his hideout. But this is not the kind of friendship to test in such a way. What's wrong with Zero? Viora looks at Hidu intently. Are you checking if I had a motive to kill him? I need to explore all possibilities. Just asking a friend. I've become too suspicious lately, especially since the daughter of the deceased Denyar moved in here. I see. Zerod was vile. He was temporarily banned from this place. Once, while drunk, he severely beat up a girl. We had a serious fight. I wanted to kill him, but Utkar intervened and threw him out. Did it end without consequences? Yes, nothing happened. Blackhorn seems to not approve of such behavior. Yeah. Long time no see on the streets. Missed me? Of course. Fiora smiles. Big talker. How do you know? Maybe I've been looking for you. Then you'd come here more often. Aw. No, I like their banter. No, that's not how it works. You've got to wait the right number of days. Fiora looks at Hidu, surprised, then starts laughing. What? Wait the right number of days? Exactly. So we both miss each other a little. Is that one of those macho things? Not a thing, a secret. I'm sharing them with you. Hidu, I work at the honey house. I could teach you some secret. I could teach you some secrets. But yeah, I haven't been out much lately. Why? PR glances around and leans in closer, speaking quietly. Otkar says it's better not to go out unless absolutely necessary. Why's that? PR looks at Hidu intently. The mercenary is afraid to move, unsure what doubts are troubling her. In her eyes, there's a glimmer of realization. She's made a decision. I don't know. Otkar must have heard some rumors. PR reaches out to Hidu but quickly withdraws her hand. You should find a place to lay low too. I have a mission, you know that. PR nods. You're telling me everything. Ooh. You're not telling me everything, are you? Hidu. I'm telling everything. I'm telling everything I can. Hidu nods. PR clearly knows more. Is it connected to his mission? Unknown. I'll need to go. I have to go. Take care. He needs to move on. Right. Let's go to Nesher. Let's see some stuff. And take a save here. Sounds good. Is it really a hear me out earlier with the with the tiger? Hold on. Like this one? That's not hear me out. You're correct. That's not hear me out. Did we get an update? Oh, this is a new entry? Wait. I kind of like him a little bit more. Mostly because of the face. That's a very nice expression. Did we get more stuff on Fiora? Friendliness. Nice. There we go. Is Otkor still... Yeah, he doesn't like us. Hidu walked further away from the port. He has an old acquaintance who might know something. As Hidu walks further, the houses become poorer and more squat. People look at him askew, but no one dares to approach him. It's not safe here, but the weapon in Hidu's belt usually did a good job of scaring off the desperate poor. The area seems chaotic. There's constant talk that the viceroy, and the aristocrats too, want to tear down these wooden shacks, but all these promises never move beyond words. Hidu stops in front of a shabby little house. He knocks. Silence. Hidu sighs heavily. It's like this every time. He knocks again. The door cracks open and a beastman's snout peeks out. A filthy kid in rags. You know who I am, don't you? The kid nods. The look is serious, not childish at all. Why don't you let me in then? The kid looks around. Looks out, looking around, then looks at Hidu carefully. Hidu could easily walk in without his permission, but he doesn't interrupt this ritual. The child nods and lets Hidu inside. The room is dark. The windows are boarded up. The child moves a table, pulls down a mat. Hold on. Let me hydrate a bit, chat. It's a lot to read. Okay, I think that's good. The room is dark. The windows are boarded up. The child moves a table, pulls down a mat, underneath which is a square door in the floor. He pulls it open, revealing a ladder. Hidu descends. He's been here before. The basement is spacious, well lit, and has many rooms. It clearly extends beyond the house above. There are plenty of children, ragamuffins like the one who opened the door for Hidu. You don't come in here very often. Oh my god. Chat, can we have a second? In all honesty, where is he? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. What does it say about me? What does this say about... No, don't. I'm not gonna explain any further. A beastman walks out to him, but not a child at all. An eye patch, a ragged ear. He looks like a Raka, but Hidu knows he's not one of them. Perhaps some similar ethnicity. I thought you didn't want me to come in here either. Yeah, yeah, I have to be scared all the time. In case you brought some blackhorn freaks in here. Oh, are you actually scared? Wary. So, why did you come? Nesher goes into one of the rooms. Hidu follows him. He has known Nesher for a long time. Once, this life-beaten beastman was an important person in this city. He also helped Hidu get on his feet at one time. Not out of the goodness of his heart, of course. Nesher needed an outsider assassin. Now he hides in the basement in the slums, like a rat, hunted by Red Shiv, Black Horn, and the new Viceroy's guards. Nesher, in his current state, emitted some terrifying energy. Even now, Hidu wouldn't want to have him as an enemy. They sit down on the floor at the small table. Are you hungry? There's a pot on the table. Inside is some kind of liquid porridge, smelling like it's mixed with meat. It doesn't look very appetizing, although the meaty smells it definitely helps. Yeah, you can eat. It's not polite to refuse. Besides, Hidu hasn't eaten in a long time. I will. Good. A deep plate of porridge appears in front of Hidu. He sips some of it as if it were a drink. A vicious warm mash of vegetables, herbs, and scarce bits of meat. Edible, but not exactly delicious. Nesher gulps down the whole bowl of that stew, loudly slurping. It's as if Nesher enjoys portraying himself as a filthy and almost insane elderly pauper. Hidu can't let himself be fooled by this mask. What do you want? You know Blackhorn's guys were killed. You mean when one of them had his head tossed through the window of Blackhorn's favorite tavern? Exactly that one. And you think I should be upset by that these bastards are fighting amongst themselves? Are you implying Red Shiv did it? Nesher grins, amused. I didn't say that. Hidu sighs heavily. Such games could be played for a long time. What do you want for the information? Nesher laughs. I'm just messing with you, buddy. I don't need anything. You've already done enough by keeping it a secret that I'm here. I don't know the whole truth, but I know that the guards were involved in the attack. Guards? Can't name anyone. It all happened at night, and my guys were scared to follow through with anyone. Then how do you know? I'm telling you, we didn't follow everyone. Just one. He went into the port guard building. Damn. Thoughts raced through his mind, but they couldn't grasp onto anything. What does this mean? Why would the guard do this? And why not openly? Perhaps that's why the guard couldn't catch anyone. Nesher's voice snapped Hidu out of his thoughts. Do you... think Sudu might be involved in this? Sudu gets money from both Tertishan and Black Horn. Why would he do something like this? On orders from the Viceroy? For Lek's money? Nesher shrugs. That's something I don't know. But it happened on his territory, and the guard we were following didn't really hide when he entered the port guard building. Why would Sudu do this? I have no idea. Maybe on orders from the Viceroy. Or maybe he just wants money from Blackhorn. Or maybe his rivals paid more. There's a lot of reasons to be found. Anything else? That's all for now. If anything comes up, let me know. Of course. Nice. There's another important point. Hidu saw the daughter of the late Viceroy. Should he bring this up? Sure. I didn't know the daughter of the last Viceroy had survived. Nesher tensed, his gaze focused, and he became deadly serious. I saw her at the honey house. They say it was you who sent her away. This conversation is over, Nesher says dryly. Hidu looks at him with surprise. Go away. He says it with force. Heidu's confused, but there seems to be no other way out. He gets up, heading for the stairs. Footsteps. Heidu turns around. Oh, shoot! I made a mistake! Nesher stabs him in the stomach. Oh, well, there we go. I died so easily! No! No! Okay, let's go as far as we could. So like let's just avoid that part. Don't ask about it. He remembered Optor and Vior's words. It's not worth talking about. Hido and Nesher get along, but they're not cronies. And it should be remembered that Nesher is not a harmless old man after all. Hido leaves Nesher's hideout with a gnawing sense of unease. Oh, wait, did I? Wait, why do I not? Oh, I guess I could change the options I have next. Return to the honey house. Go to Sudu. Ooh, let's do that. No, that's the wrong menu. This one. Yeah, sure. Guess we can go back to the honey house, or we can go to Sudu this time. We can go to Sudu. Let's talk to a different NPC. Hido rushes as if eager to directly confront Sudu with bold accusations. A warning thought echoes in his head, reminding him to be cautious because he doesn't know the whole truth. And it's dangerous to face the guards directly. Only Blackhorn himself could afford such boldness, but not thugs. Not thugs like Hidu. Sudu is it's still at the port. Sudu sits on a bench, looking around with an air of importance, as if he owns the entire port. Hidu swiftly approaches him. We need to talk. Sudu lazily shifts his gaze to Hidu, appearing to be drunk. Yawning, Sudu slaps his hand on the bench. Come on, sit down. Let's chat. Were the guards involved in the attack on Blackhorn's people? Or are you sure you know nothing about the attack on Blackhorn's men? What? What are you trying to say? Rumors say that the guard might be behind the attack. Could the attack have been organized by the guard? Are you crazy to throw such accusations? Did you tell Blackhorn this crap too? Not yet. Why didn't I call the guys right now and drown you in a ditch? So, am I right? A chill ran down the spine. It could be more than just a threat. Sudo is a ruthless guy. He looks at Hidu carefully, weighing his options. And exhales. Alright, fuck it. Go on then. It's not true. Why would I attack Blackhorn? I don't know. Could someone have done it behind your back? Without me finding out? Sounds very unlikely. Anyway, it's nonsense. No reason for us to mess with that kind of crap. And if the Viceroy ordered it? I'd still let Butar first. I'd still tell Butar first. Hidu nods. Sounds reasonable. He's unlikely to say more anyway. I understand. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. Need to move on. Oh, really? I can follow him. Ooh, let's see. Hidu can't trust Sudu completely. Not that mercenaries are paragons of integrity, but their words carry much more weight than that of any law enforcer. Hidu's been on surveillance missions before. He's done everything for Butar and other employers. Sudu isn't very cautious, and he's in no rush. It's no wonder Hidu finds it relatively easy to follow him. A pampered life spoils and relaxes. The port guard is considered a cushy job, only accessible to those with good connections or money. Hidu can't imagine what they'll do without the help of the Viceroy's guards and their colleagues from all over the city if a real showdown with the thugs breaks out. Sudu heads to the market stalls. Then, eating some fruit, he approaches the other guards. Hidu tries to get closer, words reaching his ears. Heard that Palir disappeared? Like he vanished into thin air. Damn it. Why, wasn't he someone's son? He was. His father was a merchant who had a quarrel with Tertishkin. Tertishkin. So Butar killed him. The kid was left in the port guard temporarily. He could have been kicked out later. Well, maybe he ran away himself? Fuck knows. There's some rumors that the guard was involved in this mess with Batar's dead boys. Supposedly Padir was involved. A silence falls. Hidu tenses, wanting to peek out but hold himself back. Suddenly, laughter breaks the silence. It seems, besides Sudu, there are two other voices, and they're the ones laughing. What are you idiots laughing about? Do you seriously believe that? I don't, but someone might. Yeah, sure. The guard did something, but neither do you or I know anything about it. I think so too, but the story smells like shit. Hidu is slowly stepping aside. It doesn't seem like Sudo or his friends know anything. Nothing is clear yet. What to do? Ooh, I should save here. I should save here. Maybe here. Talk to Sudo. Go further. Talk to Sudo. I'm scared because he's ruthless, but I'm going to just like save scum. Go back. If this like ends with my tip. Now Hidu is certain that Sudo had nothing to do with what happened. Maybe it's worth working with Sudo? Oh hi, Drabslayer, welcome. Welcome in. Hidu waits until the guards disperse, keeps his distance for a while, then heads towards Sudo. Sudo. Huh? What is it? Any news? What news? Oh! Oh my god, the aggression! No one knows shit about guards being mixed up with that mess with Blackhorn. Why are you so wound up? Sudo rubs his eyes. This whole mess is getting on my nerves. Ha! You said you didn't care. Sudo shoots Hidu with a dark look. Are you kidding me? Not at all. Oh. You said you didn't care. A little. Are you sure you know nothing about the attack on Blackhorn's men? I've already answered. What's the point of asking? Could the attack have been... Oh, I'm asking this, like I'm pressing him. Good. Yeah. Could the attack have been organized by the guard? Oh, it's the same. Oh, are we back on this again? Hold on, let me... In that sense, let me load... I guess like load, right? Here. Yes. Talk to Sudo. And let's like go for a next... What about not at all? Sudo sighs. Of course I care about what's happening. And nobody else doesn't care either. Do you think any guards want a bloodbath here? Some psycho could take the Blackhorn's place. And any ideas? What ideas? I think it's the Red Shiv. You're talking complete nonsense. Not going to tell me who told you that? I can't. But I'm sure it's not the Red Shiv. Ha! Did she feed you that on info herself? Not at all. Oji! Oji, hello, your perfect timing. I need to show you the cast list. Look at this. We'll start from the top. This is me, by the way. This is my player character, Hidu. They look so good. I'm basically like a mercenary, and I'm being tasked. I've been tasked to like investigate like a murder, and there's a lot of people around this port town that I get to talk to and get information from, but I'm also at the risk of getting attacked and killed. So I'm basically like trying to find a route where I could get as much information and get to the bottom of this without dying. So that's like, this art style's gorgeous. It is. Holy moly. We got a couple of other characters. Like this is my boss, like the Blackhorn. This is Red Shiv. We still have to talk to her, and this is like a person, my acquaintance. But in one of the run, and like not in the run, like this is the current run, but like in one of the choices I picked earlier, he killed me. So I don't know why that says friendliness. um, but we haven't met this person yet, and I want to meet this person. Like, or I want to meet this guy. He looks really good. And I also like this character's design. If anything, I like them the most so far. Like at least like from the characters we've met. But I love in general, I love cats that like have this like head. I forgot what they're called, but they're my favorite type in general. Like visually, they're so fluffy but also so sharp looking. And I forgot what these are called, but they're gorgeous. And and from the ladies, this is my favorite design. Dude, look at her. She's so fine. She's so good looking. I'm not a furry, but I am. I just like don't partake in furry culture as deeply as others, I guess. I just respect and like the designs, okay? I love the wispiness. Yeah. Yeah, Otcore looks so good. They look so pretty. She's so fine, dude. I love Ida's design. It's so good. And this is also another acquaintance of mine. She's like one of the people working at the like the brothel in the town, and like she looks so good. Yeah. I don't. This we haven't met this person either, or this character. But yeah, we got a couple of characters we still need to meet, so I'm working on that. But yeah. Also, Oji, how was Oshicon? I think you went to Oshicon today, right? Because I'm trying to like divide people based on where they went today. I got a couple of friends who went to On Live instead, and they're going to Oshicon tomorrow, and vice versa. Pseudo kicks a rotted. Pseudo kicks a rotted crate. Damn. Got any suggestions yourself? Hido shrugs. I'll keep digging into what's going on. I just want to know I can count on you. Sudo frowns. Yeah, Hido knows it sounds silly. And to mention that, like, not to mention that, like any guard, Sudo has never seemed truly reliable to Hido. But on the other hand, guards can be useful guys. I can't promise you that. Ha, that's not reassuring. Be thankful I'm even talking to you right now. For all I know, you set this whole thing up. What? And why would I? Maybe you decided to take charge yourself? You believe that? If I did, this talk would be very different. Sudo sighs. Alright, whatever. You're not the worst guy, Hidu. Huh, thanks I guess. If you learn anything or something happens, come find me. Deal. Hidu lets out a deep breath. The knot in his throat finally starts to loosen. Guards, even the scrawniest, are dangerous. Serious power stands behind them. What next? Nice. Oh, I lost all my options, and I guess I go back to the Blackhorn. Oh, is this like if I make the wrong choices, I don't get enough information? Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, you had the stage performance at Oshikon. That's right. So after you met, I had my first virtual performance. Um, Izigenya fan service at the end was specifically tailored for my gay ass. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad to hear you had fun, Oji. That's wonderful. I'd love to go next year. Okay, let's go to the Blackhorn. And before we start this part, this is such a good story game. Dude, and speaking of that, you guys should check out the game here. I'll pop in the link to the game again for everybody in chat. It's available on Steam. It's a full game, and it was already released a couple of years ago. I just chose to play this game in the series of games that the developer made. It's a whole, I guess like, yeah, it's a series of games in the same world, and I guess this different locations and different main characters. But this is the first of the series chronologically on release, and this was released in 2024. Their most recent game was released this year. They released three so far. There's one this year. There was one in 2024, 2025, and the one this year. I believe the most recent one is called Children of the Sun. And the one last year. What was the one last year? Um, just so I can give you guys some info in case you want to try it. I think the one last year is called Flowers and Scorpions. Let's check that real quick. No, the Flowers and Scorpions was the one this year. Um, and the one this, the one last year was Children of the Sun. Yes, the one last year was Children of the Sun. So, yeah. Okay, hydrating. Go check it out, guys. Um, if you just are interested in general about like the game's art style, the other it's really worth it just to look at all these things, and the writing so far has been like quite intriguing. So, it's a very interesting game so far. I like it a lot. If Suno is really not involved, it's worth telling Butar about it. His head is splitting from this investigation. It feels like he's getting into a swamp that's much deeper than it seems at first glance. Hidu heads towards the inn. Butar's men are crowded around the entrance, two of them holding torches. Oh, it's Varos again. He's back. Hidu, what are you doing here? I wanted to visit Blackhorn. Need to talk, you know. No, do it another time. He's busy. With what, I wonder? Since when are you guarding the door? Oh, you like Varos's? I love Varos's design too. It's like a typical like fox, but it's like I like that he's looks like older and stuff. You can visibly see some tells that they're an older character. That's good. Since when were you guarding the door? I do what Botar tells me to do. Hidu sees an unkind spark of amusement in the thug's eyes. No need to be a telepath to know something's wrong. What's going on? Varos grins irritably. Sometimes a cruel creature comes out of him, usually hiding behind an unassuming pauper. Brother, are you sure you want me to say that out loud? Ooh, Tenda. What's going on there? Hidu hears an unfamiliar voice. Okay, it's a male character. Let's do that. A tall man in black robes walks out to them. The stranger's eyes are golden. The man is clearly a Tenda, a kind of people that was almost entirely exterminated by the Tigins. A coup! I got like an achievement called coup. Varos is rising to the top. Nothing. Hido's on his way out, isn't he? Hido takes a step back, looking around. If he starts arguing now, he would definitely be killed. I can help. Varos squints and shakes his head. No, brother. You like Botar better than me. We'll see about that when we're done. But in the meantime, get out of here. Go around the building and try to save Botar. Ran out of town, went to Suju. Ooh, I got so many choices. So many choices. What do we do? I'm gonna try we'll do it one at a time. Let's like do and try to save Botar on my own. Hidu nods and walks away, rounding the building. He doesn't know what those bastards are up to, but Hidu is going to get Butar out. That's why he can't delay. He looks at the building, swears under his breath. He finds the right window and quickly figures out how to reach it. Back at the start of his mercenary days, he had taken all sorts of crazy jobs, even climbing trees. He hauls himself onto the ground floor windowsill, then jumps to catch the one higher up. Pushing off the shutters with his foot, he struggles to pull himself up. Butar stares at him, an axe in his grip. Hidu? What the... We need to run! At the moment, the door swings open, and Varos and the Tenda fill the doorway, thugs crowding behind them. Their intent is anything but friendly. Hidu and Butar exchange glances, and Blackhorn understands everything. Survival here is next to impossible, and even if he makes it out, his authority will be shattered. Taka didn't keep Blackhorn around for his own men to try and kill him. Butar's gaze flicks to the window. A couple of looks and nods are enough for Hidu to catch on. Hidu dives to the window and scrambles to his feet. Butar follows right after. Ooh, chase music? Ooh, chase music. Wait, do you guys hear this? Listen to this. Okay, we cooking? Oh my god, that sounds gorgeous. Let's go. We love diegetic. Oh no, it's not diegetic, but like I forgot what the term is. Like when this shift happens and the game just reacts with it. Ugh. Run! They shake off the they shake off the chase, darting into a narrow alley. Blackhorn swiftly knocks down one of the pursuers with a blow. Hito trips up another, and finishes off the first. Batar chops down the third attacker with an axe. With more pursuers in sight, Batar spits. Gonna move! Blackhorn nods. They walk on, closer to the slums, so poor and filthy that the thugs only hide there. Are you okay? What do you think? It's a complete mess. But Batar is holding up much better than he could be. Frowning, yes, but he seems quite calm. Or is that just an appearance? Who's the bastard with the golden eyes? I have no idea. We need to find a place to lay low. I know where we need to go. Always have a backup plan. Hey, Audrey. Are you twerking to the cheese music? Did you prepare for this outcome? Not exactly prepared. I just figured sooner or later something like this would happen. I was always expecting Tertitian to screw me over. You think he's behind this? Who else? Varos is scum, but he'd never pull something like this off on his own. Tertitian was behind it all, and it's clear that the Tenda is no ordinary thug. And who else could afford such mercenaries besides Tertitian? Hidu is surprised at how quickly Butar pieces together the whole picture in his mind. They walk through the slums. Old, old dilapidated houses, paupers, places that have long wanted to be demolished and split up, but no one from above gets around to it. Or simply, someone finds it profitable to have a dump where the city guard won't interfere. Locals give him suspicious looks. I think we're attracting too much attention. Good. Let them chase the wrong trail. Are you okay? What's next? Oh, you can see it here. I think we can go to page 2. Are you okay? He tried to kill me in my own house. There's no okay. Although I'm a little glad that I still haven't completely weakened over the years I've been in my seat. They reach a dilapidated house. Hidu even thought at first it was Nesher's hideout, but no, it was just a similar house. Going to a secret basement? Yeah, just like a Nesher's hideout. It doesn't seem very reliable. Huh. You haven't even seen anything yet. Despite what has happened, Butar looks like something has breathed life into him. This transformation, given the circumstances, seems strange to Hidu, but it's a little comforting. They go up, but to a different house. Apparently, the basement is shared by several houses. Butar presses something. And it rumbles. What? I've been preparing the way for a long time. Wait. It looks like that? Hold on. Do we have a duckhorn? Hold on. He looks great here, but like, chat, listen. This is not a hear me out. He just looks gorgeous. That looks like the perfect place for me to sit. Okay, there it is. There's your clip of the stream chat. There you go. My god, it looks so good. I just have feelings right now. They move from this house to the third, where Blackhorn finally sits down on a crate. Hidu feels exhausted, both physically and mentally, and with awareness come doubts. What if he made the wrong choice? He thinks of himself as a free mercenary, yet now he's tied to Butar, a man every hunter in the city will be after. Not the brightest prospect. Morning Glory Milking Farm is written about me and him. Whoa, wait, what's that sentence? What's that? Morning Glory Milking Farm? Pardon? Goodness? and it was as if Blackhorn had read his thoughts. Hiju, thank you, of course, but why did you help? Well, oh no, no, no. I went to. Let me get this. You don't know about Morning Glory milk? No, no, Audrey, not at all. I've never heard of that. Is it a game? Is it a book? I've never heard of it. I would love to be enlightened right now, actually. I don't know, an impulse. I felt it was right. I care. Ooh, I care about you. Ooh. Oh my god. I love my workplace, Yaoi. Because technically Butar is my boss. Seems like your kind of novel. Okay, Audrey, I can't believe this. DM me. DM me the link to Morning Glory Milking Farm. Oh my god. What? Oh. What? Oh. 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 Okay. Chat, wait a damn second. I just got an achievement that says circumstances. You and Batar become close. And the logo, the icon for the achievement is just Butar shirtless with zooming in on his abs. I wish I took a screenshot, but I was just in shock because like I didn't expect that at all. I'm so glad we chose this. What? they look they look into each other's eyes. Perhaps this is the best moment, one that will never come again. Oh my god. Wait, is this actually going somewhere? Wait. Wait. Is this actually going somewhere? No, no, wait, hold on. Is this are we doing this? Hidu finds it amusing. If it weren't for this assassination attempt, he probably wouldn't have said anything like this at all. And now it seems so simple and natural. And most importantly, it's a good answer to the question, why did he even do all of that? I care about you. I told you. They look at each other intently, as if trying to find something, and they do. Hidu rushes him at first. Wait, are we? Oh, wait! This... Chat, I didn't know this would be in here. I was here for a murder mystery. Why are we suddenly making out with a beast? Hold on. Yes, the hot characters, but I didn't know that this could be an option. I got a mini break. Purple, welcome back. I am now making out with this guy. And I specifically when I just said a couple of minutes ago that damn he fine. Should I continue? Oh yes, I should. It's a frenzy of passion, and afterwards, Hidu collapses onto his side, gasping for breath. He and Butar look at each other. Blackhorn laughs. Damn, now that I didn't expect. I'm shocked myself. They lie side by side, completely exhausted for quite some. Did we have sex in the middle of this? I'm just shook. I don't know what to say. You know? I'm just pleased that my decisions led to something funny, interesting, sexy. Damn chat, he do be fine actually. He can do anything he wants to me. I'll let him. He do. Did you just eat? Well, no, the implications. Hold on. I'd like to eat. After dark. I know a place to go. It's okay. It's not my first time. Was there something like that when you deserted? Sort of. Why did you decide to join the army? You weren't forced into it. Hidu remembers. His village is very small, one might say. Backwoods. The nearest town is not close, and if the road gets washed out, it's impossible to reach at all, and there's a wall of dense forest all around. But the recruiters of the Kradzan army came there anyway, led by a Raka officer dressed in rich parade armor. It looked to the villagers then as if one of the three kings had come to them. I dreamed of glory and riches, wanted to save Kranz or to serve Kranzan. Ooh. I think neither of these is what I would want, but let's just maybe we could save here too. Chad, I'm also so curious. What would have happened if I picked like the other option? But look, gee, I'm still at a loss for words. I guess we can just declare this option as like click this save file to have sex with the Tamarao. My goodness. Sure, I dreamed of glory and riches. I'll pick this one. You thought the army would give you that? Yeah, and I also dreamed of getting out of the village, which is a shithole. Don't you want to go back there? No, it's really a shithole. Araka came to us then, an officer in a rich uniform. I thought I'd become like him. And you probably didn't think much about what's ahead of you. Of course not. I understand. Sometimes you look at the end goal and don't see the path, and the path is full of potholes. Ha, so poetic. Didn't you think you deserved it for nothing? Sometimes. Why? I live in fear that the past will catch up with me. You could say I live without a future. But you live. It's always better than being a dead man. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Ha, I understand that, but such thoughts are temporary, even if this temporary can be very long. I think you made the right choice. You have a scar on your back. That's from the whip, isn't it? Batar looks at Hido seriously, as if, ev- as if even threateningly, but suddenly begins to laugh softly. We're having a revelation night, aren't we? Yeah, apparently. I left the army in what's called a dishonorable discharge. That's better than execution. What happened? There were reasons. Oh, there were reasons. Is it a secret? Batar is silent, staring at one point. Suddenly he starts talking, very quietly. Because of an affair with an. His gay ass? His, like, what kind of affair are we talking about? Like, affair? Or, like, just some trouble? Like, we talking about. He's exposing it? Oh my god, is this actually, like. Oh my god. Affair? Uh, because of this? Yes. What about that officer? He was executed. Not just for that reason. And no one in the gang knew about it. No, it was too far away from here. I joined the army much like you did. Recruiters came to the village, so I signed up. But we hardly fought at all. I was always somewhere in the back. If there was fighting, it rarely reached me. Hidu looks at Putar not without surprise. You're kidding? Did you think I was such a battle-hardened warrior? Well, yes. Everyone thinks you're a combat veteran. It's an image. Everyone made it up and I just didn't resist it. So the legend was just sort of worked itself out? Yeah. My formidable appearance in the army were associated with dishonorable scars. So it was like some kind of free veteran who couldn't stand aristocrats. You could say your story was put on me. Ah, you could say your story was put on me. You're the one who was involved in the real battles and armed rebellion against the aristocrats. Ooh, I got another achievement. The real Butar. Now you know what he's like. Chat, this is like the good ending to me already. I'm going the right way. Dude, I can't stop looking at this art. Like, horniness aside, he looks so good. This is just like inspiring me to draw. It looks so nice. The line work, the simple coloring, it's so pretty. Well, Hidu, listening to these revelations, feels some kind of shock. The image of the fearsome black horn cracks, revealing the real Butar. Still dangerous, but without the fierce halo. Is that what made you so happy? Well, get got rid of the lies, felt freer? Maybe, it's hard to say. What are you thinking of doing, Hidu? Mm. Stay with Butar. Draw him. Oji. Don't say that. At least not in public. Don't say what happens behind closed doors, Oji. My god. This whole section with Butar is like clippable as hell. I don't care. Does it make any difference? Butar exhales. I thought it would. For someone like Varos, sure, but not for me. That's good to know. When night fell over the city, Butar went out and brought back some food. He didn't ask where it came from. What's next? I don't know. I see only two options. Forget the whole thing and leave the city. Or finish off their mission. Say bros. Support assassination of Tertullian. Yes! Let's get it! You want to kill Tertullian? Let that bastard regret what he did. Hidu laughs. And you say standing up to aristocrats isn't your thing. So, are you with me? Yep. Hidu surprises himself because Butar's proposal is madness. After all, he has been focusing on survival this whole time, not engaging in wild schemes. But now, the thought of breaking into Tertullian's mansion to finish him off doesn't seem foolish to Hidu. Is it because of Butar, or does Hidu simply want to deal with the greatest evil of the city? To feel like a hero? Like I have a choice? Huh, you sure do. And what, you'd let me go? That's a difficult decision. What are you gonna do? I'll be brief. We go to the mansion and finish him off. Just like that? No one's saying it's going to be easy, but I have a plan. I've indeed felt for a long time that something was going to happen. I hoped to find out about it earlier and have a chance to change everything before Taka made his move. Hold on, you've been planning to finish off Tertullian for a long time. Kind of. Hidu laughs. Are you really Butar? I hardly recognize you. Butar laughs too, shaking the walls. You could say the real me is standing before you now. The real Butar, not Blackhorn? Exactly. So what's your plan? Do you know much about Tertullian? I don't think I've ever seen him. Oh, Taka! That's Taka. Tertullian. Yeah. We get to kill the other one that I found hot? Oh my god, the scandalous nature of all of this. Taka's a dangerous bastard. A lot of people want him dead, and he's well aware of that. How does that help us? We transport food to Taka in carts, and I know a guy who can help us sneak into the mansion in one of those carts. Is it that reliable? I helped him once. And you'd think he'd risk his life for something like this. Butar, how can you be so sure? He's a fool with those manly ideals. He'll probably think of himself as a hero, a brave guy. Trust me. Doesn't sound very promising. Do you have any other ideas or suggestions? Hidu's figuring out his options. Suddenly, the name of someone who could help comes to his mind. Nesher. But is he worth talking about? Ooh! Let's go back to Nesher in that sense. No. Let's go here. Let's tell about Nesher. I know one who can help us. Nesher Suku Lanha. Ooh, look at his eyes, it changed. The name sounds like the sound of thunder. Butar looks at Hidu with bewilderment and disbelief. Nesher? That's the one everyone's looking for. And how do we find him? a slight pause to tell everything is akin to admitting that Hidu had been deceiving Butar for a very long time. But on the other hand, he did save his life, right? That must count for something. I know where he is. I always have. Always knew. Butar utters these words as if he doesn't understand their meaning. I couldn't give him up. He's done a lot for me. And this information from him about the second guard. You knew where he was and you've seen him. Yes. Butar sighs heavily, leaning his back against the wall. Sometimes you're surrounded by people, yet in truth you don't really know anyone. Are you mad at me? Oh, are you mad at me, Daddy? No kidding. Shit. God damn it. Oh, we're saving that. I'm like scared. Kitten scared of her decision, Daddy. Are you mad at me? Ooh. I don't know. I'm only sitting here because of you. Butar shrugs. What does it matter now? Do you think he can help us? He has eyes and ears everywhere, and he used to be part of high society. Maybe we'll come up with something. Butar nods. Alright, let's head to Nesher. Hell, if someone had told me a couple of days ago that I was going to Nesher to come up with a plan to finish off the petition, I would have definitely thought I was talking to a lunatic. Fate is an unpredictable thing. Hidu himself could not have imagined what had happened in the past few days. He had been through all sorts of things before, but it was still impossible to withstand every blow of evil fate. They leave the house in the evening. It's not a long walk. Guards are a rare sight in these districts. Hidu hopes that Varos's thugs have already ceased their active searches, if they were even happening. After all, there's no point in pursuing Butar anymore. After such a getaway, Blackhorn's authority is gone. They walk in silence to avoid attracting unnecessary attention. That's how things are done here. Speaking up can be dangerous. Why don't they just kiss? I think everyone should kiss. With consent? Yes. There they are at the right door. Hidu knocks. The door opens a crack, and on the threshold stands a familiar scruffy kid, glowering at Hidu. Tell that he's with me. There's no one else here. The door slams shut with a loud thud, making Hidu reflexively flinch. Is this how it's supposed to be? Just wait, he responds confidently, though he's uncertain himself. But very soon the door opens wide again. He said you could walk in. They go inside, down to the basement. They descend into the familiar basement. It smells of food, and among the voices of the ragged crowd, one deep voice stands out. Haha, yes! There are swarms of the horned ones, so many that you couldn't even see the horizon. And you weren't scared? Scared? I damn near shit myself. It's not a shame to be afraid. On the contrary, fear helps you survive, especially when there's a whole horizon of horns in front of you. If I hadn't been afraid, I might be sitting with the spirits of my ancestors right now. The children sit around the large raka wrapped in dark robes. Wait! Chat. My god, we should have the counter. We should have had a counter for how many moments I just paused like this. Damn. Can we have a moment? Holy sh... Look at him. Looks so good. He lifts his head, casting the newcomers a hard stare, burying all his fangs in a grin. Hidu doesn't know who it is, but there's no doubt that this guy is in charge. Nesher standing next to the Raka. Oh, look who we have here today. The renowned Butar and Hidu. It's ironic, isn't it? Nesher hid from Blackhorn underground like a worm, and now Butar himself has crawled into this burrow. Butar frowns but says nothing. You're also sitting in this burrow. Fate is a tricky thing. Oh, so you have no idea just how much. And what are you doing here? Who are you?
Who are you? Wait a minute.
I'll answer after you. I want to finish off Tertitian. Hidu said you might be able to help. What? You want to kill Taka? What a coincidence. My name is Bala Sukodani. Wait, are you the father? Like of Ida? Or are you just like another one from the family? Ooh. And he doesn't need to clarify anything. Ooh, we got another. Wait. Balas. Dude, he looks so cool. Yes, Balas Kodani, also known as the Flame of Rahana, one of the most famous generals of the Kradzan army. You heard that at the peak of his fame, he was more influential than kings. Oh my god. And Ida is the daughter of the previous a different one, the viceroy, and he's a general. Yeah, he's a general, but it's under the Denhyar name. Cool. So he's not the father. He looks too young, but like, oh my god, he looks cool as heck. I love him. Also, like, can we look at the status of Blackhorn? Friendliness, sure. We made out passionately, and it's friendliness. Balasoko Denhyar, the Flame of Rahana, one of the most illustrious and famous warlords of Kradzan, who was won victory after victory in his time. He was offered the Princess of Rahana and, yes, his brother. Oh, his brother! Godor Suku Denhyar was a past viceroy of the city. He was killed when Balas was declared missing. They say they say it was Tertitian and Lek who finished him off. Balas was presumed dead after a major battle with the Horned Ones. But now he sits in front of Hidu, alive and well. I think we should kiss. It's no doubt that this is not an imposter. Nesher knows exactly what the past viceroy's real brother looks like. But you're the flame of Rahana. Why did you hide in the shadows? I need to. The answer comes to mind on its own. Have you come as a vengeful spirit? But is it Balas or Balas? I think Balas. Balas sounds fine. Like I say Balas because that means sand. It means sand in my language, by the way. Should I'm thinking of how to say his name. Is it Balas or Balas? I think Balas. I say it with the accent too. It's kind of funny. Um, Balas looks at Hidu in surprise and laughs. You think I seek revenge? You're not wrong. Kodor was weak, but he was still my brother, and I want to drown his killers in blood. But I'm not here just for revenge. You, Butar, were considered Tertitian's axe. Why would you kill him? He tried to get rid of me, sent an assassin, a golden-eyed Tenda, after me. Balas laughs. Oh yeah, that Tertitian is quite a scoundrel. Suddenly he turns to Hidu. You stayed with Butar. Are you two that close?
Yes, we kiss. Oh, we're very close. Ooh.
Sure. Yes, we're very close. Ah, it's very important to have a close person by your side. Right, Charak? Oh no, it's the Tenda. Uh-oh. Oh, did we fuck up? Is this a trap? He looks upward. He looks towards the basement stairs. Standing in the doorway is that same Tenda. What the... At that moment, Ballast plunges his blade straight into Batar's back. No, my lover! Hidu doesn't have time to draw his own when Nesher rushes at him, ripping his stomach. Aww. Oh, it was a trap. It was a trap.
Shit.
Ripping his stomach open. Hidu and Blackhorn are dead. No! No. Okay, would certain decisions, like this one. Yes. Oh, I have to go all the way here. Hold on. You're also sitting in this burrow. Raka looks... Raka? Is he? Oh, yeah, this is Raka. Raka looks at Hidu with a wicked smirk and a hostile glaze, which makes every fiber of the mercenaries being tense, but he continues to speak in a calm voice. And your friend is smarter. To keep I advise you to keep quiet too. But I'll turn a blind eye for the first time. And what are you doing here?
Who are you?
My god, so we're going this way again. What if I say that we're not close? It's just a series of coincidences. No, just a series of coincidences. Maybe like this would anger Butar, but it might like prevent us from being killed. That's wonderful news. Butar frowns. Why? A rustle from behind. Hidu turns around and sees the tenda. Okay, so Hidu has no time to do anything when the assassin blade goes straight into Butar's neck. Butar grabs his throat and falls to the floor, wheezing. Hidu is attacked. Okay, so I think going to here in general is bad. So, um, I think we have to go back here. Yes. Are you mad at me, Dad? We're back here. Oh, we're. Oh no! I think this goes too deep. Maybe we have to. What's like? Oh yeah, here we have to follow Batar's plan because if we go to Nesher, we're dead. Hidu pushes those thoughts away. No, let's go with your plan. Ha! I told you so. Batar is definitely happy and satisfied. His facial expressions, his gaze, his voice, his gaze, everything shows that he's become more alive. They wait out the evening without going anywhere until nightfall. Hidu has spent half his life wandering the streets, staying within four walls is unusual for him, but on the other hand, he's been through worse. They talk about various things. It's strange that in such a situation, they converse as if they were longtime friends. I'm, from water to Gonya. Hidu whistles. You've come a long way. All right, we gotta go. The sky is scarlet in the distance. They hide beneath their cloaks, but Butar walks bent over. He's too conspicuous, but no one in the slums cares. They don't see any guards either. You see this? Almost no guards. Yeah, we're lucky. I don't think it's luck. Something happened. Hidu nods. He doesn't have any guesses, but a wry thought creeps into his head that anything could happen in this city. They catch the cart of Butar's acquaintance as it's already traveling down the street. Blackhorn and the puny Raka argue about something, but the argument ends quickly. Hidu doesn't hide his surprise as he approaches a satisfied Butar. He actually did it. And what did I say? It's like he's answering Hidu's gaze. They hide under the planking, and climb under the boxes. The cart is shaking and stuffy. Some earthy stench tickles their noses. Shit. Quiet. Hidu tries to get comfortable, but it's almost impossible. It felt like dust was clogging his lungs. The thought of attacking Tertitian head-on doesn't seem so bad anymore. A violent jolt, and they stop. Hidu hears voices, but can't distinguish the words. Everything blends into a single mass. A shriek, and something falls from above. The acrid smell of blood permeates his nose. The clinking of steel can be heard. What's happening? We have to get out. His heart is pounding. They get out of the cart, looking around. The bloody body of the very same boy, the Raka, is lying on the planking. Oh, it's the chase sequence. The chase scene music again. We're on the grounds of Tertitian's manor. And there's a fight going on. Mercenaries and some assassins in black. Two of them rush towards Hidu and Butar, and their intentions clearly unkind. Hidu and Butar bare their weapons and rush into battle. The opponents are fast and dangerous. Butar knocks one and slays him. Hidu, on the other hand, is having a tough time. The enemy parries all attacks and pushes him off with his shoulder, but misses a horn strike to the back. What the fuck? In the mansion's courtyard, there's a real massacre. Someone has already attacked Takasuku Tertitian. Butar is stunned, even though he and Hidu are here for his head as well. Tertitian has always been known as a murky, sinister figure, as if he were not a living being, but an elusive shadow that devoured the entire city. Powerful, rich, cruel, and most importantly, able to get away with it. Hidu knows that Taka is mortal, but the halo around him was such that it was hard to believe that anyone could kill him. The battle is in full swing. Tertitian's mercenaries and assassins fight, not noticing Hidu and Butar. What do you do? Hmm, finally, we have like a nice place to stop here. I guess we save here. I like that, but maybe I like looking at it. Okay, because like we don't have a record of him if we don't go there. But yeah, join the fight in the courtyard. Let's get inside the mansion. The courtyard is in the massacre. It feels more dangerous. Let's try the mansion for this one. Let's get inside the mansion. Yes. Have you been here before? I have, but I can't say I navigate this place very well. They jumped through the window. Oh no! Oh shit, these are other Diggins. The corpses of mercenary servants and some other people Diggins. They must be Taka's relatives, also from the Tertitian family. They say Taka orchestrated a massacre during which the previous viceroy and his entire family were killed. The boomerang of fate has returned to the Tertitian. Looking at the dead young woman in a snow-white dress with eyes wide open in horror, Hidu feels disgust and satisfaction. Disgust. Taka is scum, but that doesn't mean all his family deserve to die. Would you have killed his family too? No, at least I wasn't going to. Who could have done this? A bastard like Taka. They go out into the hallway. Who are those killers? I have no idea. You think it's Lect? It could be, but I highly doubt it. From what I've heard, it doesn't look like Lect is capable of such a thing. They go up the stairs. Two armed, black-clad opponents are waiting for Hidu and Butar, who immediately rush at them. Hidu blocks a strike but takes a kick to the stomach, causing him to tumble down the stairs. Butar kills one, but the bastard who threw Hidu down is already upon him, raising his weapon. Blackhorn nearly blocks the thrust, but the enemy's blade slices his side. Ugh. Hidu jumps up, body aching after the fall, but he pounces his opponent to stab him. Are you okay? I'll live. Let's go. The clang of swords, screams, the sounds of battle are very close. Hidu and Butar quicken their pace. They burst through the open door into a spacious hall. The leader of the assassins is already recognizable, a tall Raka. Hidu also immediately recognizes Takasuku Tertitian and Najar Suku Lek. Oh, they're fighting each other! The girls are fighting! Ooh, cool. Help the assassins and help Tertitian's mercenaries. Help. Both? I hate both. No, if we get Tertitian, we might be able to, like... I'm playing it out, okay? We need to help Tertitian. I think so too. Really? Yeah, let's not delay. They rush into battle, and now instead of Butar, the menacing Black Horn is once again at Hidu's side. He screams definitely, bringing his axe down on the head of the black-clad assassin. The battle is fierce. Taka's guards are expensive and tough mercenaries, but the assassins in black are just as good. Hidu doesn't know who they're up against, but they're definitely not amateurs. They're fast, skillful, and coordinated. Hidu's blades enter his enemy. A blade of a second one flashes nearby, but he's knocked down by Butar. Hidu blocks the next one's attack. After a fast-paced battle, there's almost no one left besides Butar and Hidu. Raka, the leader of the assassins, still stands unharmed. He looks around, but doesn't look worried. Laughing. Takasuko Tertitian is in front of him, and Najar is huddled fearfully against the wall. Ah, it's him! There we go. So we found him here instead, to kill Tertitian. I didn't expect that. Not bad. Who are you? Who are you? Bala Suku Denyar. Oh, Taka speaks now. Hidu and Butar look at him in shock. The brother of the late viceroy? The general who's said to have been taken prisoner by the Horned Ones after a major defeat of the Kratzen army. Oh, I'm glad. We should save here because we got information about him now. That's cool. Anyway, what does it matter, right? His eyes shine with a white magical light. Butar rushes into the fray. Balas, on the other hand, lazily thrusts his blade forward. Blackhorn's axe easily breaks through the defense and slams into the Raka's shoulder end. Nothing happens. Balas stands motionless as if the blade had done him no harm, and all the force put into the blow had evaporated. He draws his blade, but Hidu manages to push Butar aside, the strike missing its target. Some kind of magic is protecting that fucker. Soon the rest of us will be here, so we have time to play with our heart's content. Balas licks his fangs. There are three of them and him alone, but he looks calm. And Hidu knows in his gut that that's not a bluff. This Raka is absolutely certain of his own superiority. This is terrifying, annoying, terrifying. Terrifying. The feeling is similar to when Hidu saw a golden-eyed assassin, an aura of fear. Oh yeah, with Atenda, Hidu grips the hilt of his weapon tighter. It wasn't the first time he'd faced danger. There had been much scarier things. Scared? He lunges at Taka. Tactician blocks a strike, but gets punched in the face. At this point, Butaro hits Balas with his axe, and then again. The blows are precisely on target, but they only push the opponent back a little, as if Blackhorn's hand is not an axe with a sharp blade, but a stick wrapped in rags. Dodging another attack, Balas moves sharply to the side and makes a dash. I'm sorry if I'm pausing a lot. I just got a lot of gas in my tummy. Butar manages to react, but the blade goes through his thigh. He falls to one knee. Ugh! Balas swings around, looking to chop Butar's head off, but Hidu parries the lunge and lands a stabbing blow to the forearm. No effect, not a single drop of blood. Hidu moves away from another strike. Balas is clearly a skilled fighter, but because of his magic, he acts in a careless, reckless manner. The opponent grabs the blade with the palm of his hand and Hidu releases it, pouncing away. Balas laughs. Hidu pulls out a short dagger. Butar, try to take him down. I have a plan. Yes, Balas can hear them, but he's too cocky to make it matter. That's interesting. He lunges at Butar himself. The latter blocks the blow and smashes his fist right into the opponent's face, but Balas only chuckles. Blackhorn throws himself at his enemy, and they both fall. Balas's sharp claws enter Horn's side. Ugh! Do you think you can crush me, you fat ass? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a mean thing to say out of nowhere, brother. Do you think you can crush me, you fat bro? That's so stupid. That's so mean. Extremely rude. Get out of here. In the next moment, Hidu lunges the dagger into the enemy's eye. The magical defense fails and the blade enters the vulnerable point. Balas screams and Hidu kicks the hilt, driving the knight into the Raka's skull with such force that he loses his balance and falls to the floor. Balas shows no signs of life. Butar is wounded but gets back to his feet, breathing heavily. Filthy freaks. Thanks for your help, but what the fuck are you doing here? What do we say? Do we lie? I think we should lie. I think we just gotta get out of this guy's bad. We came here to save you.
It might give us some sexy time.
We came to save you. Butar looks at Hidu in surprise. The latter nods, asking to be trusted. Blackhorn was sure that Tactician had dispatched the assassin, but now that they have stepped into the fray, Hidu noticed that Deegan immediately perceived them as allies. Just the two of you? Yeah, Butar's boys rioted over some golden-eyed killer. I told you! There's chaos in the port. Suddenly, Najar, who still seems to be hysterical, lends his voice. Taka imperiously raises his hand, ordering Lek to be silent. Quiet. Calm down, Naj. Don't disgrace yourself. Tegan turns to Hidu and Batar again. So, who's the killer with the golden eyes? Um, yeah, he's a Tegan. From the Tegan. So it's like the Tegan instead. There should be a thing at the beginning. We don't know, but it's like some kind of thanks. But I'd like some kind of thanks for saving you, by the way. The Tegan smiles. Oh? Wait, where am I? Where's the screenplay? When they left the manor, the assassins were nowhere to be found. The Golden Knight Tendon didn't appear again either. Turns out army buildings had been blown up during the night, and the thugs were rampaging through the port. Hey! Wait! He looks so fine here. What's going on? The army of Kradsan entered the city, quelling the riot and taking control of everything. Takasuko Tertishan had promised to reward his saviors generously, but he did not keep his word. He did not want those who had seen what had happened to survive. Oh, do we die here anyway? Uh, uh, I guess it's one of the. Dude, that was just one of the many endings. We gotta go back. I want to see if we say that we were here for his head. Botar and Hidu were captured for attempting to assassinate Tertitian and were executed. Wow. Okay. Wait, let me load game. Let me go back here and let me see if we say we come for your head. We come for your head. What? What? What's that asshole talking about? Botar looks at Taka in silence. Hidu feels the tension building. It's difficult to take the step, looking straight into the eyes of the bastard that is Tertitian, as if this Tegan had some inexplicable power over you. But it's just an illusion, and Batar proves it. He sighs, a smirk playing on his lips. You wanted to get rid of me. What the fuck are you talking about? Have you become so arrogant that you've forgotten who you're talking to? Hidu feels a pang of uncertainty. Taka doesn't look scared, only sneering. Did Hidu think Tertitian would immediately fall to his knees? No, but he hoped for it. They tried to kill me, my men, and with them the Golden Knight Tenda you sent. Oh, fuck you. Maybe your guys found out that you like my men's. What? Oh dear. Was he gonna say something really mean and discriminatory? He doesn't have time to finish before Batar's fist crashes into his face. The blow is hard and Taka falls to the floor, but doesn't lose consciousness. His teeth are red with blood, and he spits out a broken fang along with saliva. You son of a bitch! Tegan hisses and lunges at Batar with his dagger. The black horn intercepts Taka's wrist and drives the blade into his chest. Ooh, get his ass! Taka looks at him surprised, as if he can't believe that his life is leaving his body. You filthy... bleh. Batar roars right into Tertitian's face and drives his weapon into him several times. Ooh! Oh, dang. The black horn tosses the bloody body to the floor and tries to catch his breath. Bastard. Hidu sees that Batar's anger hasn't subsided. Perhaps this wasn't the kind of retribution he had in mind. Hidu shifts his gaze to Najar, and Lek notices it with horror. I certainly didn't want to kill any of you. I won't tell anyone what happened. Takat got killed. Huh, not a great loss. Everyone hated that bastard, including me. You'll be thanked here. Hidu and Batar look at each other. We should save here. Kill Najar. I want to let him live because he didn't really do much to us, at least. So, but everyone's not to be trusted. I don't know. Like, if we try to kill him, we might have exerted so much energy already that we won't be able to fend him off. But I don't know. We'll try to pick the first choice here. Let him go. Are you sure about this? I like how soft his face is here. It's just like it's so right. with the sentence. We're here to settle with Tertitian, not to butcher everyone. The Black Horn looks at Najar, frowning. Okay, you're right. They walk cautiously out of the manor. There are dead people everywhere, but the killers in black are nowhere to be seen. A tenda with golden eyes looks right at them from the roof. Oh! Hidu grabs his blade, but the figure instantly vanishes from sight. What was that? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Okay. They left the city. Oh my goodness! Do we just live a nice, quiet life together now? They traveled together for a while, but as it turned out, they were actively hunted by soldiers and mercenaries. Najar, Luku, Najar Sukulek didn't forgive his humiliation. Did we die? Oh, no! In the end, they were caught by a military squad. Hidu and Batar died in the fight. Ah, shit, we should have killed him. Hold on. Load game. Okay. Let's kill him. Let's try it. Aristocrats are too vindictive and vengeful. I agree. Najar rushes forward in some wild frenzy and runs into Batar's blade. Lek drops dead. Hidu looks around. The disgraced general, Takasuku Tertitian, and Najar Sukulek, a bunch of mercenaries and unknown assassins, all dead. Batar laughs loudly. You know, I thought we were just coming here to die. I couldn't imagine we'd actually kill that bastard. Hidu looks at him with surprise, but soon, for some reason, he finds it funny too. He hasn't laughed this loudly and cheerfully in a very long time. They cautiously leave the mansion, dead bodies surrounding them, but there's no sign of the assassins in black. A tenda with golden eyes looks right at them from the roof. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Oh, Epilogue 16, this is not the end. For neither for you nor for Butar. They traveled together. Hidu found his inner peace and love. Oh! This is probably the best ending so far. Wait, did we just have a nice country life together? Butar wanted to leave behind crime, deaths, and murders. He and Hidu set out from the war to Butar's hometown, where they wanted to live a peaceful and quiet life. At least try to pretend to be ordinary villagers and experience the feeling of lightness until misfortune caught up with them again. Oh, wait, that was the best ending. Wait, that was the best ending. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That was good. Oh, it was a bit unfortunate in the sense that when we met with I was like trying more to like talk to a lot of different NPCs. I thought that it would allow me to just like talk to everybody and then like narrow it down to like here. But it really is, because I didn't expect how the gameplay would go. It like lets you only interact with a couple, and then you were just made to like basically the cutoff point to where like the story would go is like, I don't know, because like I was going around, like going to the honey house first, then to Nesher, then I went to, or I also like was just like flip-flopping between my accent in between of these. Like I think if I had to say Nesher's like name properly, it would be Nesher. And then Viora. I don't know. A lot of but like Nesher would be, I went to Nesher, dodged like or diverted the ending. Also like there's 25 endings in the game, like a definite ending. And then there's like just ways that you would get your route cut short or your run short. Your run would be cut short because of some bad decisions, I would say, like getting killed too early. But I like that last one we got because it was like, I guess like the most peaceful one. At least until troubles brewed again. Also like I wonder, based on the based on like all the NPCs you get to meet, I wonder how many of them are romanceable. Like, can I riz Taka 30, like Takasuko 13? Can I riz the damn tiger? But I'm happy with the black horn. I think he's fine as fuck. Like, eh. Also, let's look at the achievements like page here. Yeah, you're at the beginning of the story. Prisoner, savage. Oh, some of these like things are clearer than others, or maybe that's just like the preview. Cheater, epilogue 2, epilogue. Oh, there. This is the epilogues. Oh, some stuff here. Oh, wait, that looks suspicious. That looks like a noose. Damn. You're a scum, but you can live. Oh, that looks like I followed on. I went to the Red Scar. What was the name of this character? Like the lady. Oh, that looks freaky. Yeah, we got the chat. Look at this achievement. I'm so glad, by the way, we get to see these in HD. Chat, look at that. Chat, I told you, he's so fine. This is what Oji, if you're still there, this is the achievement I'm talking about. Like, we just like have a zoom in of the black horns like abs, and I'm not complaining. Look at his bush. Look at all that hair down there. With the like after the makeout session, and it said like I'd like to eat. Did we not just have a nice fine meal? Did he not give it to me? Oh, but look at this one. This is so cute. The real Butar. Now you know what now you know what he's like. Ah. And then like these ones, these endings where Taka kills us. He better not shave it. Yeah, please don't shave your bush. Please don't shave your bush. This one, we got epilogue 16, and there's a total of 25. The coup. Oh yeah, this is some of the side stuff. Varios is rising to the top. I wonder, like, what routes we would be able to take to keep seeing Varos. But yeah, I kind of want to go through. I wish, like, here in the main menu, we would actually get to see like a chronicle or a book. What's that like? A compendium in a sense of all the characters we've met. Like I just want to see. I just want to see like everybody's portraits again because it's quite. Yeah, her secret. Ooh. Oh, is this like more of like Ida? Yeah. Together to the end. The strongest. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many achievements, chat. There's 25 endings. Oh my god. This is so fun. I love this so much. This game is actually so good. Chat, please, please, please go check out the game. This has been Legends of Savvarah, Time of Pariah by Sinovar. I love this so dang much. It's so much better than I expected. Like, I was just looking for like some nice murder mystery stuff, some beautiful characters, and then here we go into like a really deep and rich world with a lot going on, with characters having like so many different motivations and plans, and it's just like some slight, like just some very small choices that have big impacts. It's so nice. Like, and the fact that you have a relationship tracker or like an indicator of like what these characters think about you after a certain point or certain actions, and it's just like it's also so easy to load back to the point where you can make a decision, right? Like, I don't know, it's just so convenient. Like, the game is fun, it's easy to play, and the UI is quite nice. um and I just like the compendium. Like, every character we get to meet, we didn't actually get to read the other parts of the compendium of the book because we only focused on the characters. There was like 2 other tabs. I think one of them is a location one, and I don't know what the other one was. We didn't really check it. Maybe we should load game. I just want to see those parts first before we go. Maybe like here, because like this is the longest one we got. So this one, oh, these were our previous. What were these? Oh, I forgot what this one is. I guess save points. Oh, these are like big revelations. Yeah, these are like notes. Yeah, these are notes. And then this one is location stuff. Yeah, location stuff and like other concepts like characters, entities, or these are characters, these are entities and locations. Yeah, the Begonia, yeah, the Kingdom of Tigins, the tigers, or Tigins. Yeah, because Tigin, like Tygonia, and Tigins and tigers. Sahir, the six, and the lions, the Rahana, the Raka. Oh, these are the wolves. The Kradzan, the union of the three kingdoms, so like the army of Kradzan. Kradzan, uprising of the innocents, the rebellion, the dominion. We were talking a lot about these. Oh, these are like more humans. They said that several centuries ago, the Horned Ones arrived in Erythrion, landing on its western shores and began their expansion. The Dominion is a militarized state of the Horned Ones, led by the Dominata. However, it is not the whole story. The Dominion is home to beastmen, insectoids. Insectoids! We didn't even get to see insectoids! Oh my god! And the Sikhar. The Sikhs, right? This is like the name of the city. Got it. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay. That is quite cool. That's quite cool. Yeah. Holy moly. I'm so glad we get to see the other parts too. Guys, please check out this game. Please allow yourself to have a good time. And it's only like, and that's just me going through like a couple of endings. You can have so much more to get from this game if you prefer the other characters or just want to like go deeper into the overall story and just look at other routes, because I wanted to actually go down and learn more about Sudu. Like he's got some stuff like scheming going on there, and like different people want to kill different, like, yeah, different people want to kill each other, and there's like it's a whole network of stuff, and I just wanted to see what Ida had going on for her too. So yeah, like it's just there's so many mysteries, Chad. So many things to uncover. And you can do it yourselves if you check out the game on Steam. So yeah. And shout out again to the dev, by the way. They gave me a key for the game as part of my uh, game coverage for Buwan and Wika. So I'm very, very thankful for that, and thank you again to them. Yay! Like tonight's game was so nice. I was surprised by like making out with the hot Tamarao. Like, come on, man. That shit was sexy. It was like me oogling at him, and then like I can confess. Like I was like, I really genuinely just thought that I care about you. There was just like, oh, like he was gonna say, oh, like I was more scared that he would reject me. Like, oh, you feel that about me? Okay. It's like that, like politely reject me. But like, I guess he felt strongly about me too. Which way I was surprised because we didn't meet him before. We had a character sheet for him in the compendium. I just didn't read it. I didn't know how close we were. I knew that I worked for him, but I didn't know how close we were already. So that shocked me.